is
hey guys,
cool.
Boxer 42. Well, ain't she a thing of beauty? This is my 1942 SVT-40 Tokarov. This particular model was manufactured in the Tula Arsenal or Tula plant during World War II. It was probably issued. It's definitely been an Arsenal refinish. It's been refinished. The metal's been refinished. The stock's been refinished. The bolt's been dyed this plum color. You've seen me unboxing it, so now we're going to go out and shooting it. Okay guys, just a quick hint, I'm not going to show you a breakdown on this. If you want to see a really good first class field strip and reassembly of this, go check out Repka's site. I will annotate it on for a full breakdown and reassembly of these puppies. He makes it look a lot simpler than it really is. So anyway guys, let's get this puppy out and take a shot at her. Alright guys, we've got our improvised rest going here with the old SVT-40. She's got a nice long sight picture. So I'm just going to start off with a couple rounds at a time here. Honestly, I don't know what this is going to be like for recoil. I've never ever fired one of these. So, here go guys. If she blows up, I'll be a YouTube hero. Yeah. That worked. Well, she functions. That's a good thing. Cool. And we can blow up. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're gonna load up 5. I have to admit I was a little bit, a tiny little bit gun shy on that. I'm not sure if there was any flinch going on there on camera. But when you fire something old like this for the very first time, you just never know what's going to happen. Well, at least one's on paper. Flinch. That's going to get cut out. Alright, at least one of those puppies were on paper. Let's see how we go here. Alright, as you can see, these are just barely being ejected. So I think I'm going to turn that gas port up a bit to get a little bit more pressure on it, and we'll go from there. Boy, these cases are coming out just soot black. Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad shooting at all. Let's turn this gas port up a bit and see what we get. Okay, one thing that's really cool on these cases is that you can see the soot on the neck. That means that it's a fluted chamber. Basically that helps in extraction. Makes for a really dirty case though. But that's just one thing to check out on these puppies, that they're a fluted chamber, aka German H&K G3s and 91 93s. So that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. Alright, the safety in these things are pretty basic. It's just the lever inside the trigger guard that actually keeps the trigger from going back. Basically just a mechanical block on the trigger. That's it for a safety. Now unfortunately I didn't have a good fitting wrench, and I didn't want to mar it up with a pair of pliers, so I did not adjust the gas block. That's something I'll have to do when I go home and do a clean on this puppy. Rimmed my teacup. As you can see, it's just not extracting quite as strong as it should be. So we'll have to turn that up from the 1.2. I'll go up to 1.3. That'll probably be good. Now, for the guys in the States who can get the access to the civilian marksmanship program Garands and still find some reasonably inexpensive odd 6 Greek surplus, this gun may not be such a great deal. But up here, for 300 bucks for the rifle, 300 bucks for 880 rounds of ammo, it's a damn fine deal. Especially when you have to look at the fact that a Garand up here, a nice Garand in reasonably good shape, you're pushing 1,800 bucks. If you can find one. Now that dead one that you seen there, that was just a fact of the matter was that it ejected it and chambered it far enough to reset the to do ejection, but not enough to reset the hammer. And plus, let's face it, we're looking at surplus ammunition here, guys. So you're going to get the odd click. That's just the way it is. Yeah, there's a light. That was just a light hammer strike is all that was. I really wish I had some stripper clips for these. Let's try that puppy again. So now, I don't know if this is the ammo that's causing these occasional failure to fires or what. Like I say, it's a 1942 semi-automatic, so I've heard that sometimes they're not all that super reliable and super accurate, but it started off pretty good. I might pump this up to 1.5 when I get home and just give her a little bit more. Let's load her up and try it again. Alright guys, the old Tokarov had its moments there with that Czech 147 grain surplus stuff, but I didn't get it on camera. But I put through 20 rounds, actually no, sorry, 40 rounds of the Yugoslav 174 grain Prvi Partisan. It functioned perfectly. It seemed like the heavier bullet functioned this gas system a lot better. I had absolutely no failures to feed, no failures to eject, and no light primer strikes. So I'm attributing to those clicks to the ammunition directly, not to the firearm. So I have heard that these can be ammo sensitive. It looks like the Czech stuff isn't going to be 100% reliable, but hey, for what I'm going to be using it for, it's going to work just fine. The Yugoslav stuff is out there, but it's a little harder to find and it's a lot more expensive. So for now, that this puppy, just realize that you're going to probably have to tweak your gas settings a little bit, and you should do that in the shop, because I may be doing it wrong, but this appears to need to be totally taken out and loosened off so you can adjust the gas ports, because once you tighten it up inside, well, it's tight. But like I say, the work I'm doing, this is just a darn fine rifle, and it's lots of fun to shoot, guys. So thanks for coming along, and we're going to get some more lots of fun gun reviews and shooting and adventure and hiking going on here shortly. Thanks for watching, guys. Glockster out.